Hello my fellow soulmates and food lovers, and welcome to another episode of Eileen's Kitchen Stories. Today I'm showing you an Indian recipe which is not savory, guys. Can you actually believe it? I'm going to show you today a very famous rice pudding which is called Phirni. Maybe you've heard about Kheer, and the Phirni is a very refined version of it. This is something that you serve for a very special occasion. May it be a wedding or may it be an anniversary. Have a look at the ingredients and then we can start right in. Let's start off by soaking our rice, which is super important. I've already prepared a little bit of soaked rice. So I put all the basmati rice in here and covered it in water, and you need to let it sit for at least half an hour. I would say leave it for about half an hour to an hour. If you don't have any time, you can also soak the basmati rice in hot water for about 15 minutes and then you should be good to go. Okay, so we put that aside and we're going to take our blanched almonds. I prepared here the food processor and I'm going to pop about 10 of the almonds in there. Maybe a little more because I love it. Alright, and then we're going to add a teaspoon of water and we'll make a fine paste out of it. Scrape down the sides, and if you don't have a fine paste yet, add a little bit more water and start right off again. So a little bit more water, let's put 2 tablespoons. Okay, we have some freshly grated almonds now. It's not a super fine paste. It's going to be nice to have some little bits and pieces of the almonds in there. And we're going to carry on with the rice. Okay, so we take our rice and then drain all the excess water. And we're going to do the exact same thing. We need to grind this. If you have a grinder at home, it's perfect to use a grinder. And again, we're going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water this time. Let's take 3. I'm just going to go in with my hands, which are not dirty, which are clean. And you can see you have some fine bits and pieces of the rice in there. This is exactly what we want to see. So now we're going to pop about 250 ml in there, mix this together and then set it aside. Okay guys, the next step, we need to heat up our milk. In the meantime, we need to soak our saffron strands. We take 5 to 6 of these very delicate saffron strands and we're going to soak these in a teaspoon of milk. I'm going to get a teaspoon of the warm milk in there. And you can directly see it's turning yellow. Okay, so make sure you don't burn your milk. This is actually key to the whole recipe, guys. You need to keep stirring, otherwise it's going to set down to the bottom and you will have not a nice Phirni, but something burnt that you really didn't want it to have. I popped it on low heat now, and now we can pop in the rice milk mixture. Make sure to get all the good pieces of the rice in there. Now the good thing is, the cooking process is going to take only 5 to 6 minutes because we split up the rice already and we soaked it before, so that is just a perfect combination to having a very quick dessert. So guys, we're actually getting there, as you can see here. You can get a very nice consistency. So now it is the perfect time to pop in our sugar. Then I'm going to pop in our saffron, which has now this amazing, beautiful color. And then we're going to put in some of the cardamom. Now with the cardamom, you need to be very careful. This is a very strong spice, so I'm going to take 1/4 of a teaspoon. And we need to let this cook until the sugar has completely dissolved. Just going to go and have a quick taste. Oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. Now let's add in our almond paste. And again, this needs to simmer now for about 2 minutes. Because this is such a delicate recipe, you usually add a little bit of rose petals, a little bit of pistachios as well. We're going to garnish a little bit with some saffron later on and with some almonds. Now to make up for the missing rose petals, I am going to use a little bit of rose water, about a teaspoon, to see how it tastes, maybe a little bit more. And then we can actually already transfer it into our bowls and chill it in the fridge. Okay, now it's thickened up and it looks lovely. What we're going to do now is put in the rose water, as I said. Mix this well. Wow. It's like a perfume coming out of a pot. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just as delightful as it smells. Usually in India, you serve it in clay pot. I'm just gonna go with regular glass ones. And now let's pop some garnish on top. I'm gonna use some of the almond flakes and some more saffron. Et voila, our Phirni is ready. Now, to have a perfect Phirni with a perfect consistency, you usually serve it right straight out of the fridge. And I think I'm going to eat it just straight away, just like that. What a nice way to flavor your rice pudding. To eat rice pudding in Germany is quite a thing. And this is just gorgeous. So I hope you're gonna make this at home. Leave me a subscription, which is for free, guys, and also leave me a comment if you want to. Maybe commenting on whether you've had Phirni already, or maybe you want to have it in the future. So guys, I hope to see you in the next video, and till then, bye!